galerinha, tudo bem com vocês? Fusem na área de novo, trazendo um vídeo pra vocês agora, The Witcher 2 Ancient Edition, Assassins of King, Assassino dos Reis. Então galerinha, o 1 eu não consegui gravar, trazer pra vocês aí, porque sinceramente, se vocês pesquisarem o jogo aí no YouTube, vocês vão ver que o jogo é muito ruim de gravar, a história dele é bem estranha, não? Sério, sinceramente, vou trazer o 2 e o 3 pra vocês. O 1 eu não consegui me acostumar. Então vamos pra história aí do The Witcher 2. A única coisa que eu sei do jogo é que o cara parece que é um bruxo que usa uma espada, tipo Gandalf, tá ligado? Autor anônimo. Monstruosidade e retratos dos bruxos. Seis anos se passaram desde que os Reinos Unidos do Norte derrotaram os exércitos de Nilfgaard na Batalha de Brehna. A fome e as doenças flagelam o norte. Elfos e anões vivem em guetos. Um número cada vez maior foge para a floresta e se junta à unidade dos Scoia'tael. Em Teméria, um assassino desconhecido tenta matar o rei Foltest e é morto por Geralt de Rivia, um caçador de mortos profissionais. Se não me engano, a gente joga com esse tal de Rivia. Um mês depois, às margens do rio Ponta, o exército de Foltest sai vitorioso, acabando de vez com a Guerra Civil. Teméria, ano 1271. O gráficozinho, jogo bom, pro jogo lançado há bastante tempo. Tá todo ferido, cara, olha isso. A risadinha. Friends, friends, help me. 3 dias depois da batalha.
Come on, Sixes. Daddy needs you. Oh, shit. Ha! 20 orens to Grandad. Looky there. He's awake. You daft! Don't go in there! Shut it. He's in chains. Can't do a thing. Am I right, Master Geralt?
Geralt. Olha, tem um medalhão aqui do... Olha lá, da...
Roll again! Why? The dice didn't roll! Calling me a cheat? Take it back. Look, he's awake again. Monster slayer, my ass. A regular whoreson. I heard witches all start out as roadside orphans taken in by mages. Mages who experiment on them. Folks say they plough witches come the equinox. That's how they get those spooky eyes.
Enough! Take him down and put him in the interrogation room. I thought you died. I'm not so easy to kill.
Ai, tirou onda, filho, cara. Ai, cara, quanta cicatriz, se liga. O gráfico muito bom, cara, pra um jogo lançado há bastante tempo.
I don't believe we've been introduced. Vernon Roach.
Walk around behind me if you want to shake.
How foolish of me. Vess! Unshackle him.
Jogada boa, jogada boa. Vamos me libertar, hein.
Geralt of Rivia. Care to introduce us?
No, thanks.
Bring something to drink. We can't sit here cotton-mouthed. You will tell me everything you remember. The entire assault. And all that happened in the Solar.
And if I refuse?
I shall have to beat you. I've commanded the Special Forces for a while. Got good at beating others. You're a Witcher. You'd endure much.
You better believe it.
Worst case scenario, you'll suffer through it, go back to your cell, and tomorrow, they'll publicly gut you, skin you, and hang you.
Just like that? For nothing?
No. For Temeria.
Downright praiseworthy. Where should I start?
It was a long day. I wish to hear the important bits.
Just so we're clear on this, I was not eager to go into battle, but Foltest is not someone you refuse.
Será que a gente vai contando a história pro cara e jogando junto? Do ataque. Pô, o cara já é cheio de cicatriz, tá ligado? Eu achei que foi porque da batalha. É uma mordida no pescoço dele. Olha isso. O cara é cheio de cicatriz, velho. Nossa.
His Majesty, King of Temeria, Pontar, Mahakam, and Sodden, Senior Protector of Bruges, summons Master Geralt to appear before him.
Tell him I'll be there shortly.
Sorry to intrude like this, milady, but the King...
We heard you.
A pleasant day to you, milady. Witcher.
Ah, eu tive que dar um corte aí porque é cenas mais 18 nesse jogo. Eu nem sabia sobre isso.
Stupid war. Could have been such a beautiful morning.
A war can never be stupid when waged by your king.
A wise war is a contradiction, Triss.
Then maybe you know just how I should advise our lustful monarch.
Stop falling in love, sire no further bastards, and don't wage stupid wars.
Genius. You know, these bastards could vie for the throne in the future? Then we'd have an even more senseless conflict.
Which doesn't change the fact that...
I know. Foltest and the other northern monarchs are neither the smartest nor the most refined. But they're kings, one of whom we serve.
And I'll see Foltest is summoned, protect him if need be. But once the castle falls, we leave.
Did you dream of the wild hunt again?
Mm-hmm. The unlucky assassin? How did the autopsy go?
It was a nightmare. In the months since you killed him, the king's medics poked around in his corpse like a bunch of amateurs. What arrived in that cart? Well, I wouldn't even call it a corpse.
Foltest has some trust issues. Did you learn anything?
His pupil suggested he could probably see in the dark as well as you. I couldn't put an age on him.
The killer snuck past all the guards and nearly killed Foltest and me a month ago. And now you tell me he was a Witcher?
Possibly. I'm just saying what the autopsy showed. I haven't told anyone, nor do I plan to. I know what it could do to you if it got out. You might be a savior, a king's Witcher now, but masters can be as fickle as the colts they ride.
One of the scouts swears he saw a dragon down by the river. Claims he ran into a Scoia'tael unit. That would have been it if the dragon hadn't swooped down. The elves apparently bowed in prayer and he escaped.
A dragon? In the midst of civilization? Oh, please. Besides, does it matter? Witchers don't hunt dragons. Or has something changed?
Nothing's changed. And you're right. It's probably not a dragon. Although it could be a forktail or a slizzard. Maybe even an overgrown wyvern.
The scout ran into some elves and scurried away. That's how that story begins and ends.
I get the feeling that dream's important. Running frantically through the forest. The wild hunt. They're the last things I remember. I wake up and try to relive the dream and the memory, hoping I'll find some guidance. Some clue to grab onto. Something that'll help me recover my memory.
Dreams can be very powerful. Some people claim they can even shape reality.
People claim a lot of things. The problem is, it's often nonsense.
We'll know in time. I'm sure of it.
All right. Time to look to the lustful king and his stupid war.
I'll join you later.
Nós já começamos a jogar agora então, galerinha. Olha o gráfico desse jogo, galera. Cara, o jogo é lançado tem um tempo. Quer ver, ó? Se liga na data do jogo, de lançamento. Galera, o jogo é de 2011. 2011. Sabe o que é 2011 para ter um gráfico desse? É muita coisa. Olha esse brilho, olha esse gráfico. Nossa. Claro que a movimentação do personagem ainda é meio travada, tal, tá vendo? É meio duro. Pô, gráfico. Use o medalhão para detectar ameaças próximas. Monstros, recipientes e lugares de poder. Pressione Z.
Sergeant, there's a river in there.
The very reason we spent the last week nailing together rafts and stealing... that is, commandeering fishing boats. We shall cross the river to the town in those very boats, as planned by His Majesty, King Protest. What say you to them, flunkies? Those trebuchets are fucking pounding the pool. Foltest said if you don't hurry, he'll rip your balls.
Pelo jeito você consegue falar com todo mundo. Pelo jeito, parece que consegue falar com todos. Acho que eu saí daqui e tô indo ali. Olha esse gráfico. Caraca, olha o tamanho dessas paradas de guerra.
A beautiful day for battle.
Olha.
Fear not, Excellency. We're out of range of their arbalists.
I am no warrior, sire. I must admit, I prefer to joust verbally or with a pen, the emissary of peace that I am.
Hogwash! You're the emissary of the white flame dancing on the grave. Finally! Traitors of the realm boil tar on the walls while you dally with the royal advisor.
How may I assist you, sire?
We mount an assault today, and you'll be at my side. Follow me, gentlemen. Let's not keep the traitors waiting.
Sire, you said we were out of range.
That was a ballista, Excellency. Its arms strengthened with bronze plates and strung with horsehair. It can propel heavy bolts up to a mile away. A deadly and very costly weapon. An experienced crew can cock and release 2 bolts each minute. Yet it has one flaw.
Your Grace, please take cover.
The recoil of the arms is so strong upon firing that the weapon shifts. It simply cannot hit the same spot twice.
I had no idea Your Grace was a learned military engineer.
I'm not. I gave the Baroness those ballistae 2 years ago for her birthday.
Sire.
What say you, Excellency, of men who live in spite of such wounds?
And what say you, Your Grace, of soldiers who inflict them?
Those who did this live no more.
Caraca! Olha a cara do sujeito.
Master Geralt, I wish to converse with you once the storm of battle has subsided.
Forgive me, Excellency, but I plan to leave the royal court as soon as possible.
My time.
Too often I take you for someone.
What do they call you, soldier? Wait. You served with me at Brenneran during our foray into the Pontar Valley. Norman Sadel. Still an arbalist?
Yes, sir. Fight has not been kind to me.
Ha! Norman Sador, for your years of faithful service to the crown, I appoint you Decurion of the Arbalists. Onwards, gentlemen. No reason to dawdle.
Mire cuidadosamente nova impressão para começar a disparar.
Forgive my candor, Your Majesty, but I must ask, what fate awaits the royal bastards when...
They're my children. If I hear bastard one more time, someone will die. Painfully.
Your Grace, forgive me. But the laws of succession are irrefutably clear.
Piss on the laws. I'll change them if need be. Above all, I'll not allow a band of treacherous barons to use my children as their banner.
Your Majesty is entirely within his rights.
Ada is dead, and I have no other children.
I see.
This conversation is over, Excellency. Please retire to your tent. Black One's in my camp before a battle. What has the world come to? Nothing would make me happier than returning his shriveled head to Emir in a sack. But Triss Merigold insisted I be patient and courteous. Was I?
I couldn't have handled it better myself.
Ha! I always knew you were one of us. And bugger what folks say. They talked about Ada no end. Have you learned anything about the assassin?
Nothing new, sire. A month's passed and we don't know any more than we knew when we began. This investigation's going nowhere.
My agents have learned little also. But we'll find the culprits. It's just a question of time. Now, for the battle. I want you at my side today. Then you may go where you please.
Thank you, sire.
Where are you aiming, imbeciles? Soldier! Spyglass! What is going on up there? The gods! Count Etcheverry! Catch, Witcher. Aim for the rogue with the red plume. Not 6 months ago, he swore eternal friendship to me. Quickly! How much higher?
Three degrees.
Did we hit the bastard?
He ducked.
Damn it! We'll get him on the walls. Follow me, Witcher.
Será que era pra me matar ou eu que errei mesmo? Ele se abaixou, né? Beleza. Quero começar, quero dar porrada. Pô, mano, o cara é tipo estilo Gandalf mesmo, magia, espadão, pá. Olha os magrelinhos. Pô, isso aqui é escravidão, velho, tá maluco.
You know, Witcher, I'm prepared to forgive Louisa. All she need do is to kneel before her king.
Very noble of you.
Are you mocking me? Never mind. I'm certain Louisa will realize her mistakes. Besides, children should have a mother.
I'm lost.
It's quite simple. Louisa and I had a bit of a tiff. She made demands I could not fulfill. Understand?
I think so.
Count Etcheverry and others immediately intervened, all noble, all sympathetic. They claimed the evil king would take her children. That they would protect them, even place them on the throne. And the Baroness was duped. A motherly love used. In truth, they desire privileges that would weaken the throne.
That's a swiving soldier's life. Taking orders, smash your foe. Coin and country, there your wife. And a long road at your toe. Bread and vodka's all you'll get when you're ploughing for your king. Blood and mud, your brow a sweat. Balls in a bandage, brick in a sling.
Rapaz, o negócio é grande.
Look alive, men! headed! What the fuck do we want? Victory! This I like! Eyes on the bridge! We're nearly there! Weapons at the ready!
Pô, deve ser agora, né? Pá, pá, pá. Pegar duas espadinhas.
That tower was ridiculous.
It was designed to break the rebels' morale.
A bunch of lords and lordlings took a ride to then pompously stride on top of the walls, while the real army fought and died below them in the shit and piss-filled streets.
If years of service have taught me anything, it's that the Highborn don the best costumes and get the best vantage points, whether at a ball or in battle. But it's not the time for that kind of jousting, Witcher. Continue your story.
Things went relatively smoothly after we came out of that tower. That is, until we ran into Aryan La Valette.
Vambora, acho que é agora.
Lord Suxon, you shall push for the center aisle and bring down that gate. It's a good day to kill, your majesty. Follow me, gentlemen, for Temeria! Lord Swan, you and your men shall follow me. We must capture or otherwise deal with Aryan La Valette in order to break the defenders' morale.
Yes, Your Grace.
Geralt, gentlemen, follow me for the glory!
For the glory! Dá uma flechadinha, ó.
Fall back, goddammit! I forbid you to die like imbeciles. Hear me! They've taken a good position, the bastards. If this persists, they'll pick us off like ducks, and I'm no duck. Any ideas?
That ballista would do the trick.
O som do jogo ainda tá meio...
Blasphemers!
tema, Gandalf. Pra um cara que é bom de... Pra um cara que é um bruxo na espada, o cara manda, filho. Pô, mais cara, velho.
The tower men! Storm the tower! The gods are with us!
Olha. Ah, é? Não. É. Aqui, ó. Lugares de poder usar. Depois de ativar um lugar de poder, você pode acessar ele à vontade. Então, pô. Aí, ó. O comando não é dinâmico, vamos dizer assim.
Stand your ground! The door! Smash the door! Axeman, give me splinters!
No. brilho desse jogo, cara. Olha isso, gráfico. Olha essa visão. Ah, entrou em alguma coisa.
Desist, or be put down like the rabid dogs you are!
Aryan Lavalet, this will be no easy task. Surrender, Aryan! You'll be treated with honor!
Go plow yourself, King!
Bury them in arrows! Come on, men! For Temeria!
They're well shielded.
You got a better idea?
I'll try to get inside. It shouldn't be hard if the archers provide cover.
That's the son of Louisa and the old Baron, heir to these lands. He's hot-tempered but good with a sword. Be careful.
I'll try to reason with him.
Cover the Witcher!
Ai.
Mother!
Duas espadadas. Oh, o cara disse que o cara é bom de espada, então vamos ver. Ah, se dá o comando subir, ele faz, você não precisa apertar W, não. Eu tava segurando o W.
The famed Geralt of Rivia. You've fallen low, Witcher. Word has it you're one of the best swordsmen in the north. Time to test that rumor.
Enough slaughter. Surrender and Foltest will treat you and your men with honor.
And what guarantee is there that he'll not cut us down to the last?
None.
Foltest defiled my mother. Now he colludes with Nilfgaard.
The king leads an army. You have but a few brave men and your honor. In a minute you may lose even those. Choose.
Hear that, men? The king sends a Witcher and we are to surrender, forgetting the very nature of honor and pride. We must choose. Shame or a Witcher's sword? Is that how you would live? Will you bow your heads before Foltest?
Never!
You heard them, Witcher.
Don't be a fool. This is no game. Your men don't need to die. Surrender, and the king will show mercy.
My mother has seen enough of this king's mercy.
What'll you do? Throw yourself on my sword? Run?
He made mother a harlot, then denied her before all the realm.
True enough. But no massacre, no misguided heroism will change that. Drop your weapons.
Should anything happen to my mother, I shall find you and kill you.
Oh! Que reviravolta!
Aryan Lavalet laid down his sword. Well, well.
Have you spoken to him?
Briefly. Just before they took him off to the torture chamber. The hard luck of a traitor. Continue.
While I remember, what happened to the dragon?
It destroyed half the castle. Killed hordes of soldiers and flew off.
Where?
In the general direction of Edda.
To think it almost killed us all.
Arian Lavalette has surrendered the castle. Open up!
And the Baron lives?
Yes, he lives. I'm not spiteful. Open this gate, kneel before your king, and I shall show you mercy.
Looks like we're stuck.
Indeed, and my magic's no good here. The main force down in those boats is going to beat us to town.
Want to head back to the tent? The camp will be nice and empty now. I've had enough for today.
Tempting. Look, the King's Special Forces.
We want to see him!
You doubt my words, dog. Open the gate now!
Sire,
Vernon Roach. Tell me, Roach.
there's fighting in the town. A section of our forces crossed the river in fishing boats and swarmed the streets, burning, raping, pillaging. The Lavalettes are making a stand near the temple.
What of the Baroness?
Alive and safely tucked away.
Unsoiled, I hope.
As you ordered, sire. She's fine, and beautiful as ever. The children were not with her.
But you know where they are.
In the monastery, but we've yet to penetrate that area.
Cross, quickly.
Protect the king!
Dragon! Take cover! To the hoardings!
Protect the king! Run for the hoarding! Give my legs for a heavy crossbow right now!
It's a dragon! I can't believe it!
Marigold, stop admiring it and do something!
It's not that simple!
Before the brute turns my army to cinders!
Witcher, how do you fight something like that?
You don't.
Dragon! Take cover! To the hoardings!
We've got to get to the town. We might stand a chance there.
Is it true you witches don't hunt dragons?
The gate! Get out the gate! At them!
Do you want me to go over and tell him?
My dear, you're the monster.
Blasphemers!
To the tower! Back up! I'll open the gate!
Caraca,
Quickly!
ela é uma bruxa de cajado, mano.
Go! I'll manage!
Meu boneco não tá andando.
Quick! Go!
Triss!
The bridge is burning! Quickly, this way!
Dragãozinho. Podia ter sido melhor.
Plowing dragon nearly reversed the course of the battle.
The fighting should have scared it off.
Forget the dragon. I need to hear how this story ends.
You were at my side almost all the time after the bridge collapsed.
Almost. Tell me how you got into the monastery courtyard.
Vamos lá. Dia do ataque pela tarde. Estamos no dia do ataque ainda, guys. Bora, galerinha. Ó, cara.
And they said we couldn't get near the walls. Half a day and the town is taken.
Report! Fighting for the castle continues, and a group of rebels have barricaded themselves inside the monastery.
What of my children?
Likely in the church as well, sire. Fen took a priest to task. Finally mumbled something about a passage neath the walls.
It would take a week to get a battering ram in here.
Axes, sire?
That will also take time. But what other course do we have? This priest.
What of him? What of this passage?
I fainted before I could really get going on him. He's under guard below.
You've some work to do, Commander.
Yes, sire. Silas, you look to this door. Fen, come with me.
Witcher,
Your Grace.
I've a mission for you, one suited to your abilities. Vernon can be persuasive, but he's also hot-tempered, at times losing both his self-control and his subject. You must try to find this other passage on your own. Succeed, and you'll be the envy of all Vizima.
Soldiers loyal to the La Valettes would never harm the Baroness's children.
I shall be reassured as to that when I see them, not before. We must act quickly. The rebels are dispersed, in disarray. As dim-witted as they are, I fear they could conclude the children would make good hostages.
Maybe Roach will get something out of this priest. It's a relatively large town. I could use a hint.
I'm counting on him, but time is of the essence. Please explore the area. We seek a tunnel or something similar. Beware of traps. They may have planted some. You're best suited to this. My men lack your skills.
All right, I'll go.
I'm relying on you, Witcher.
Where are those axes? Move your asses!
Acho caminho para dentro da área do tempo. Ah, ele tá batendo.
Block the passage, quick!
What shall we do now?
Bora, galera, não vou ficar entrando em todas as casas, não.
Would you release us, soldier, sir?
Shut it.
We're innocent.
The king will decide your fate.
Aqui para lançar seu sinal. Sensacional.
Death to the tyrant! Death to Voltes!
está em uma sala escura. Melhore visão bebendo a poção. Gato, dica para beber poções, acesse. Ih, rapaz. Beber poção. Bizarro, mano. Que é isso? Que é isso, gente? Não é humano.
Damn it.
Olha isso. Não é humano, né? Que pesado. Ah, mentira. Tempo ali em cima é o que, velho? Não, 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 não. Aí não cancela, não.
Goyatel.
Blasphemous! Omelette!
Olha esse gráfico, guys. Tá, agora abriu, né?
We can repel them! For Temeria! Stand your ground! To die for Temeria is to die a good death!
For the Baroness!
Onward! Attack! Blasphemous! For Temeria, man! To die for Temeria is to die a good death! Lovelet! Onward! Attack!
Diminuição. Brilho, baú indica. Até agora eu peguei erva. isso aqui. Vou liberar isso aqui. Agora eu tenho que levantar isso aqui. Olha com full test.
You have just become the most titled witcher in the world. And the wealthiest.
I'll remind you of that when this is all over, sire.
See, Vernon? Geralt succeeded.
Lucky he did. The priest was downright discourteous and went off to meet his gods.
I saw Scoia'tael on the river.
Where? How many? What colors did they wear?
Plough the elves. We'll tend to them later. The monastery awaits.
Scoia'tael. This puzzle is beginning to come together, Geralt. You're either telling the truth or weaving a very convincing lie. I want to hear the rest. Foltest bastards. The Solar. What happened?
We might have arrived at the same time if not for Tales.
Be specific, Witcher.
Well, the Archpriest told the truth.
His Majesty King Foltest of Temeria.
Arthur Tales, erstwhile Count of Nesvelt.
Yes, yet the Baroness saw fit to pardon me. An awkward situation, to be sure.
Anais and Boosie. Where are they?
The royal children.
Don't test my patience, Tales, and I'll grant you a quick death.
Confess, Foltest, before the gods and the people. Boosie and Anais are the fruit of your loins. Bow to the gods and admit the truth.
You may not have noticed, Tales, but I just took this town.
Aided by murderers, sorcerers, and a mutant for whom nothing is holy.
This is hallowed ground. You will not raise your hand against a servant of the gods.
Where have you taken the children?
The Solar. They're in the Solar.
What is this? Blasphemy! Sorcerer's tricks!
Quiet down, Tales. This is a church.
I'll not forget this, mutant. You hear?
Damn, I've seen assaults go awry, but the dragon topples them all.
Tops.
Tops what?
Salve, galera! Nossa, que jogo muito bom, o The Witcher 2, galerinha. Então ficamos aí com ele ajudando o rei, parece, ficando com as coisas aí tudo certa. Então, galera, vamos ficar nessa parte aí. Pô, apareceu um dragão, velho. Olha o gráfico desse jogo, muito bom, velho. Então, deixamos pro próximo vídeo salvar essas crianças. Ou vou pular pro The Witcher 3 e mostrar pra vocês aí. Então, deixe nos comentários se vocês querem mais vídeos aí. Então, galerinha, não deixe de compartilhar, curtir, dar aquele likezinho maroto. E não se esqueça de se inscrever no canal, hein. Tamo junto, galerinha. Valeu, é nóis.